Welcome to the Dead Bedroom Revival Podcast. My name is Corey, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode because I wrote a post yesterday on Facebook, and it was regarding self-confidence. And from the conversations I've had with a lot of people, they say they've lost confidence, and a large part of it is that most guys, they feel like they need to be winning at everything in order to feel confident. And usually when it comes to life, there's always ups and downs, and usually there's always downs. There's more downs than there is ups, and that's just life in general, that you can be winning and having success somewhere, but then usually there's something that will come and trip you up. And when that trips you up, usually most guys, that's when they lose confidence. In this case, when you are in an amazing relationship, things are going well, kids are behaving well, but you're in a sexless relationship, that can start chipping away at your confidence. And if you think about confidence as well, because usually most people think it's you have to be winning or in a momentum of winning in order to feel confident. That's part of it. You have to be in that momentum, but at the same time, you can be messing up or misstepping and still be confident. I think we have to redefine what confidence is. Confidence is actually having a game plan and then executing that game plan. Now, when you execute that game plan, it doesn't mean it's going to work straight away. You're going to have some missteps. You're going to mess it up. You're going to get it wrong. And what makes true confidence is, while you get it wrong, is still believe that you're capable of going forward and doing it. And this is where the confidence grows, and this is where you start getting that true momentum and confidence, that you make a conscious decision of the goal that you want to get, which is in this case get more intimacy within your relationship. And because you've identified this goal, it's now time for you to go. When you make a move or initiate and it doesn't quite work out, you do not self-destruct. And this is the reason why you end up getting this sort of continuous downward spiral, because when you think of confidence and then you think of it just being it's going to win. So if I just try initiate and then I'm going to win, and it doesn't work out, it doesn't quite work like that. In fact, the best way of putting it is this: that for you to get into a sexless relationship, it didn't take one move for it to happen. It's happened gradually over a period of time. So if it's taking you 6 months to get into this situation, if it's taken you a few years, or if you've been in a sexless relationship for 10 years, some people I've spoken to, it's not going to change overnight, and it's not going to change on the first attempt. It's going to take several attempts. It's going to take several ideas. And again, some of it is that you come up with an idea, you make a move, it doesn't work. Okay, let me reset. And then when I reset, then I can go again. So when it comes to building confidence, it's more about now I just understanding what is the goal that I'm trying to achieve. And when I have the setback, it's knowing that there's hard work that's required of me to keep doing this. So I'm not going to give up as soon as I hit a roadblock or a stumbling block. I'm going to continue going forward, even though I'm getting nowhere. And this is quite typical, because this is exactly what happened when I was decorating my kitchen recently, and I think I've mentioned this a few times, is that the first time I started doing it, it was just a mess everywhere, and I had to plaster the walls, I had to clean up the walls, and it seemed like every time I do it, I was just making more mess, and it made it look more horrible than it was. And it's been almost 5 weeks of doing this kitchen, and we've been doing it gradually. This was the first time I actually saw some good signs that we're about to reach the end. And this took just that consistently going there, even though you're not seeing the actual final result, just kept going and plowing away at the mission. And the mission was, I'm going to do this piece of work. It's going to be hard work. I'm just going to stay focused and dedicated to it. And when I'm finished and I feel tired and I feel like I've worked all day and still look at it and still see it like nothing has happened, I have to stop and just take stock and say, you know what, I've made some progress. I have to come back later and really put more effort and then continue doing the same thing. And this is what you need to be doing in a relationship, because I think most people, they do the attempt and then all of a sudden there's a rejection and then the downward spiral, and then they just go into this momentum of downward spiraling. They behave in ways where it's vindictive. They cause arguments. And all of these things are just things that will make it worse for you when you try and start again. So hopefully this has been helpful for you, and I'm going to make it short and nice and sweet. And if you want to learn more, go to www.bedroomrevival.com and you'll be able to get some trainings and get a link to your Facebook group. Go and join the Facebook group. I'll be offering you some trainings over there as well. So thank you very much for listening. I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.